Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to be giving you a full breakdown with the final astonishing cost of what a major service entails on a G82 M4 comp. And by the way, this is just a warning to those of you out there. If you haven't got deep pockets and you throw yourself into a high performance car and you're not ready to look after it, just forget about it. Just don't even get involved with it. Here in my hands, I've got a special paper. This paper is one of many of the invoices that I have received for the last service on this car. However, I've noted it all down on my phone. I'm gonna go through the final cost at the end. By the way, for disclaimer purposes, this isn't the case for all major services. This is because the car's been prepped for stage 2, so I've had to upgrade a few things, such as the spark plugs and the panel filters, just to make sure the car is running right. I like my car running nice and healthy. Let me give you guys a full breakdown of my last major service on the M4. So we have our first huge figure, which is 464.59, which include changing the spark plugs, installing braided brake lines, changing oil filters, and NGK spark plugs. Changing the brake lines, we also added some RBF, but we'll get into that. The spark plugs were included in this price, which are 107.16. Big shout out to Dubshack Motorsports, always hooking me up, looking after me, getting me right, cannot complain. This car runs like an absolute dream because of them. So we have the MMX panel filters, which were 140.65. We had the braided brake lines, which were 112.68. So we now have the diff oil, the differential oil, plus the slump plug, and that's for the engine oil and diff oil, which is 54.42. It was the rear tow hook cover, which if those of you know, on the back of my car, there's like a little small hole. That fell off. So to replace that from BMW, a small little plastic piece the size of my hand, they charge £90.88. £90, 88p. And then obviously they were trying to charge an extra 300 for me to buy a whole diffuser plastic, a gloss black, not carbon by the way, £300, yeah? But I wasn't about to do that, so I called up my friends at Alibaba, yeah? And they sold me the little plastic bit that I only needed, not the whole trim, for £21.79. And then we had to buy £11 worth of lacquer to obviously get it to gloss black finish to match the rest of the diffuser. So that £11 is added on. And now we have 5 litres of engine oil, plus 3 bottles of RBF 660, which came down to 56.39. And then we had 1 bottle of RBF because obviously I had to top up, plus an oil filter, which was 41.48. And so now the total that I have in front of me for the last major service for the